Famous English sayings about life. Never say all you know, and never believe all you hear. 2. An intelligent person is like a river. The deeper, the less noise. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. When life gives you 100 reasons to cry, show life that you have 1,000 reasons to smile. A laugh to be joyous must flow from the joyous heart, for without kindness there can be no true joy. You'll never be brave if you don't get hurt. You'll never learn if you don't make mistakes. You'll never be successful if you don't encounter failure. You should learn from your competitor, but never copy. Copy and you die. Enjoy the little things in life for one day. You look back on and realize there were the big things. People have different reasons for the way they live their life. You cannot put everyone's reasons in the same box. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. It does not do to you to dwell in on dreams and forget to live. Don't cry over the past. It's gone. Don't stress about the future. It hasn't arrived. Live in the present and make it beautiful. Never build bullet into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourselves. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it's happened. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I'm out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. You've gotta dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you've never been hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. To live is the rarest things in the world. Most people exist. That is all. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Everything you can imagine is real. Sometimes the questions are complicated, and the answers are simple. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Life isn't about fighting yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Reality continues to ruin my life. Things change and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. You should learn from your competitor, but never copy. Copy and you die. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. This too shall pass. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take a moment and make it perfect. How wonderful life is. Now you are in the world. Not everyone is meant to be in your future. Some people are just passing through your teeth to teach you lessons in life. Don't cry over the past. It's gone. Don't stress about the future. It hasn't arrived. Live in the present and make it beautiful. Enjoy the little things in life. For one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Life is a story. Make yours the best seller. The busy have no time for tears. When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so gratefully often open the closed door that we do not see the one that has opened for us. There comes a time when you have to choose between turning the page and closing the book. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. An unexamined life is not worth living. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Be who you are and say what you mean, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Faith is the art of holding on to things your reason has once accepted, in spite of your changing moods. You never know what worse luck, your bad luck, has saved you from. A man who flies from his fear may find that he has only taken a shortcut to meet it. Life's too mysterious to take too serious. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the ground. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has been before. You can't go around building a better world for people. Only people can build a better world for people. Otherwise, it's just a cage. There isn't a way things should be. There's just what happens and what we do. Be where your feet are. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. The trick in life is learning how to deal with it. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. It's okay to not be okay, as long as you don't stay that way. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Defeat is simply a signal to press onward. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to be understand more so that we may fear less. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Plant your garden and decorate your own soul, instead of waiting for someone to bring you flowers. Don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do, and damned if you don't. Do not set yourself on fire in order to keep others warm. I love those who can smile in trouble. Now, not how long, but how well you have lived in the main thing. Time means not a lot to me, but because, you see, I too I'm also a learner, and I'm often lost in the joy of forever developing and simplifying. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Life is like playing a violin in public and learning the instruments as one goes on. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. The heart, like the stomach, wants a varied diet. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. I'm the one that got to die when it's time for me to die. So let me live in my life the way I want to. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. You can be the rapist, use it, pitch in the world, and there's still going to be someone who hates bitches. I am thankful to all who said no to me. It is because of them that I'm doing it myself. Life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. 3 most difficult things to do in the world. You can count your hair. You can't wash your eyes with soap. You can breathe when your tongue is out. Now, please put your tongue back inside. When I die, I want my tombstone to offer me free Wi-Fi, just so people will visit more often. I'm not lazy. I'm just in my energy-saving mood. A mode. You never know what you have until you clean your room. I wish I were a unicorn, so I could step ideas with my head. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working in the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Light travels faster than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Facebook is sound, just sounds like a drag. In my day, seeing pictures of people's vacations was considered a punishment. Money won't buy happiness, but it will pay a salaries of a large research staff to study the problem. I'm going to stand outside, so if anyone asks, I am outstanding. You can't always control who walks into your life, but you can control which window you throw them out of. I never make the same mistake twice. I make it like 5 or 6 times, just to be sure. Behind every successful man stands a surprised mother-in-law. The man who can smile when things go wrong has thought of someone else he can blame it on. Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you are a mile away from them and you have their shoes. Men are like bank accounts. Without a lot of money, they don't generate a lot of interest. Men marry women with the hope they will never change. Women marry men with their hope they will change. Invariably, they are both disappointed. Do not argue with an idiot. He will drag you down to his level and beat you with experience. That is life's way of telling you you were being fired. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Don't worry about the world coming to an end today. It's already tomorrow in Australia. Whoever said it's not whether you win or lose that counts probably lost. Even if you are on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. I wake up every morning at 9 and grab for the morning paper. Then I look at the obituary page. If my name is not on it, I get up. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye for now.